What's going on, everybody? Dr. Stephen James here to bring you another video. Today I'm going to be reacting to the season finale of The Walking Dead, Daryl Dixon. Let's do it. World War II era. Interesting. Obvious flashback is obvious. Dark times. Oh, I think he's about to use the flagpole. Yep. Man, that zombie's on crack. Nice. Prisoner. That explains why they're chained together. I thought that was a little weird. Nice teeth. What's that screaming about? Oh, he did lose his arm. It wasn't very clear at first. Oh. Wait, how did they get out? Did I miss something? Whatever. But hey, he finally did it in the end. It kind of did look like she took a bite to the neck, though.
A day's walk north, not even.
I'm sorry, I hardly understood a word he said.
Burn the truck. Easy to track.
Well, that I understood. Huh. What's an American flag doing in France? Dixon. Nice. So I'm gonna close off this video by first expressing how I felt about this not just this finale, but the show as a whole. And hopefully the noise downstairs isn't too loud. Well, to start with, I felt as I predicted I'd feel about it. It's basically just another version of The Last of Us. Only difference is, unlike with Ellie, who has been confirmed to have special immunities to the virus. Laurent doesn't appear to have any. It's all a big hoax. And since after bringing them to the net, where they've been for, I don't know how long they've been there between when Izzy, yeah, we're calling her Izzy. When Izzy was sent over to the doctors and woke from that to waking up from her bed rest, everything still seems to be as it was. So Yeah, it appears to have been just getting him a new home, which I'm fine with. Except he didn't stay home. I guess there. I guess Laurent has more in common with Carl than just his hair now. His inability to stay put. But of course, that can be a preteen thing as a whole. So I wouldn't say it really counts. But debatable. So what I think I mean, to be clear, I don't dislike the episode. I mean, the show. I think it's okay, but it's definitely inferior to Dead City in my opinion. Again, this is just my opinion. You don't have to agree with me. I know I can think of one other person who says they like it more than Dead City. I'm not naming names. But yeah, so what I would like to see for season 2 is Daryl saves Laurent from being swarmed by about a dozen zombies. He escorts Laurent back to the net to get Izzy. And when they arrive, and this can be done by boat, by the way. I don't know. I mean, it appears. I mean, even though Daryl was walking out on foot, it appeared that the net was surrounded by a body of water. I could be mistaken on that, but I don't know. It just really looked like there was water where they were. So yeah, if not by boat, then they would definitely get back there somehow. But by that point, the net had already been invaded by whatever that fascist woman's name was and her army or whatever. The guy revealed the location of the net, or she got it out of him somehow, and however many people survive, whether it be everyone or no one, Laurent and Izzy reunite, and Daryl decides to take them with them stateside. Now, I imagine this would be during the course of the first couple episodes, but no more than that. I really don't want Daryl to spend the entire season 2 in Paris. I mean in France. Sometimes I do that sometimes. Call Paris France. Call France Paris. I'd love to see that, only I'm not really sure Izzy's gonna survive. I think Izzy's days are numbered. And I think people would hope for that if they're still shipping Carol and Daryl, which I'm sure people still are. And it really sucks that Carol couldn't be there for season 1, but I digress. Which, I guess she did appear a couple times. Once in that moment you just saw, and the other time technically on the radio, so it wasn't an appearance. Oh, and that flashback sequence in the pilot episode. So yeah, I guess she was kind of in the show, but also not really. Not in the way that we expected. Speaking of which, even if Carol does appear in the show, are they gonna have to rename it to like Daryl and Carol? Because it wouldn't be called Daryl Dixon anymore, so it would technically be a different series. I don't know. But yeah, it was an okay episode. It was a good series and pretty great episode. I just have my problems with the cliffhanger. So yeah, overall I'd give the episode a 9.4 out of 10. I thought it was pretty good. It concluded about as well as I predicted, but I did enjoy all this action sequences and all the expositions with Daryl's family. It's yeah, it's pretty good stuff. So yeah, the reason, I mean, again, like, Izzy could live or she could die. It wouldn't matter to me either way. She wouldn't be able to. Well, I was gonna say she wouldn't be able to reach the same level as Carol, but I don't know. That's up to interpretation. But yeah, I want to close off this video. So with that being said, my socials are on screen as you can see, and if you enjoyed the video, be sure to leave a like, and also be sure to subscribe because I've got more content coming up. As always, Dr. Stephen James saying peace. Later, guys. See ya.